All right, from one big story to the other, Bangladesh turns a decisive political page today as BNP chief Tarique Rahman takes oath as the Prime Minister, making the return of a powerful political dynasty to office. In a historic first, Rahman has become Bangladesh's first male Prime Minister in 32 years. India was represented by Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla and Foreign Secretary Vikram Misri, underscoring New Delhi's strong engagement with Dhaka amid the latest tensions. The key question now remains, number one, will Dhaka-Delhi ties see a reset? Can Rahman bridge deep political divisions within Bangladesh? And how will he navigate economic pressures and regional geopolitics as he begins his term? And well, my colleague Saurabh is now joining me live from Dhaka. Saurabh, big question remains as Tarique Rahman has taken oath as the Prime Minister of Bangladesh.
That's right. He's taken oath. He's now the Prime Minister of Bangladesh. And of course, his cabinet is also taken oath, both ministers of state and cabinet ministers. And this is an interesting mix of cabinet, given the fact that one of the surprising elements really was that Khaleda Rahman, who was the NSA, the National Security Advisor to Mohammad Yunus's interim government, has also taken oath as a minister now. And that means what is being said is that he's going to be getting the foreign affairs portfolio, which means he will become foreign affairs minister of Bangladesh. And remember, Khaleda Rahman is someone who, of course, is well known, well versed with the, with diplomacy, with foreign affairs. And also, he's someone who's visited Delhi very recently. In November 2025, for the Colombo Security Enclave, Khaleda Rahman was in Delhi at a time when India's relationships with Bangladesh was at a low. He was one of the high-ranking officials to visit New Delhi and hold talks with Foreign Ministers Jaishankar and India's National Security Advisor Ajit Doval. So, in a sense, he's someone who's seen as an expert in foreign policy and someone India can talk to, have a conversation with. And that's why, of course, it's important given the fact that India is looking at a reset with ties with Bangladesh. In fact, Prime Minister Narendra Modi sent a very warm message to Tarique Rahman after his party won the majority. Today, representing India and Prime Minister Modi is Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla, who's expected to have a bilateral with Tarique Rahman as well. Tarique Rahman, after taking oath, is meeting the foreign leaders who are attending his oath ceremony, including the Bhutan Prime Minister and several other, top ministers who are attending this oath-taking ceremony that was held a short while ago at the south lawns of the Bangladesh Parliament. And this ceremony has multiple firsts. The first in the presence of foreign leaders, the first being held open air, many things. But important to note is Tarique Rahman is someone who is showing he's not a pushover. Nothing can be dictated. In fact, one of the things that the interim government tried to bulldoze, which is making members of parliament take oath as Constitutional Reform Council members as well, that is something the BNP has rejected outright. They say they will implement the July Charter, the document that was also voted a yes in the referendum held alongside elections. But Tarique Rahman making his priorities clear.
Right, Saurabh, giving us a lowdown of what Tarique Rahman's win means for India. That was my colleague Saurabh joining us live from Dhaka. Well, after decades of dynastic politics and dramatic upheaval, Bangladesh now has a new Prime Minister. Tarique Rahman takes charge after his Bangladesh Nationalist Party, BNP, secured a clear majority in the elections. At 60, Rahman becomes the first male Prime Minister in 32 years and the latest torchbearer of one of Bangladesh's most powerful political dynasties. Our next report, thank you.
For Tarique Rahman, politics was never a choice. It was inheritance. He is the son of former Prime Minister Khaleda Zia and former President Zia-ur-Rahman, the founder of Bangladesh Nationalist Party. His father, a war hero turned president, was assassinated in a military coup in 1981 when Rahman was just a teenager. 2 decades later, in 2001, Rahman formally stepped into politics during his mother's second term as Prime Minister. By 2002, he had risen to a senior position within the BNP. The opposition called it brazen nepotism. Supporters called it natural succession. Rahman developed a reputation as an enforcer, a man who tightened party discipline and consolidated control. But controversy followed closely behind. In 2007, during a military-backed caretaker government, Rahman was arrested on corruption charges. He claimed he was tortured in custody. After 18 months in prison, he was released and left for London, entering what would become a 17-year exile. Reports suggested he had agreed to step away from politics to secure his departure. Yet from abroad, Rahman remained central to BNP's strategy. In 2018, after Khaleda Zia was jailed, Rahman became the party's acting chairman. Meanwhile, under then Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina, he faced multiple cases, including allegations related to a deadly 2004 grenade attack. He denied all accusations and was later cleared of charges. On December 25, 2025, Rahman returned to Bangladesh. 5 days later, his mother passed away. On January 9th, he officially became BNP chairman. Now, with an electoral mandate secured, Rahman faces his greatest challenge yet. Can a leader shaped by exile and controversy unite a divided nation? Can he move beyond legacy and define his own chapter? Bureau Report, NDTV.